welcome back to Girl Talk. We are filming here at Radiance Skin Therapy. We're off of Todd Drive. We've got a maybe surprising topic for you later in the show, so stick around. Right now, we're talking about a topic that plagues a lot of us. It's good and bad, right? Yeah. Technology. When it's working, it's great. When it's not, it's tough. But we're joined by Madison Geeks, our favorite geeks, as Janet said earlier. And we've got Cy with us today. CyBorg, how are you?
I'm excellent. How are you guys today?
Glad to see you. Good. So, obviously, we've talked tech with you before, but we're going to cover a specific topic that I think is tough for some individuals and some businesses to sort of master because there's a lot to know. We're talking about social media. So let's talk about small businesses. There's folks out there that are great at it. There's folks out there that really haven't gotten to dive in yet. Do small businesses need it? Do they need social media?
When I talk to businesses, one of the number one things they say is that the best form of advertising is via word of mouth. And in the digital age, social media is word of mouth advertising.
That's a really good point.
Well, good way to put that, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So as a small business owner, what should I be posting?
It depends on which outlet you're posting on. So if you're posting on Facebook, you don't want to be to sound too much like an advertisement. For example, when you're posting on your wall, there is Facebook advertising and there's a place for that. But when you're posting on your wall, what you're looking to do is to establish your reputation and a rapport with your customers and to make your relationships with your customers an ongoing thing, even when they're not in your facility.
Well, so an example, maybe on phrasing something. You're saying like, oh, we're having a great day at the ice cream shop today?
Oh,
what do you mean?
People love pictures. So if you can get a really fun picture, if we're talking about the ice cream shop, of everybody, showing their favorite kind of ice cream cone, all of your staff, gather your staff together, it creates a connection because people say, these are real people, they're not just, ice cream cone throwers.
Okay, so we have an example, and how often should you be making those kinds of posts?
On Facebook, you don't post as frequently as you do on some other sites such as Twitter. Twitter is almost you can't post too much site, whereas with Facebook, you can overdo it. Once or twice a day, maybe sometimes 3 times a day, depending on your business and the types of posts you're doing. If you're throwing in memes, because everybody loves memes, that are somewhat related to your business, and you can brand them by putting your logo on the meme, you can end up doing more posts just because that's very shareable content that people appreciate.
Gotcha.
Good tips.
Can we just follow up on the Twitter? How can you say you can't tweet too much, but you can on Facebook? Why is that, just briefly?
Because Twitter has a very short life cycle. So you can be posting throughout the day because when people open up their Twitter, they're only going to see the most recent things, which it kind of works that way for Facebook, but their algorithm is a little bit different. So with Twitter, people are inundated with information all day long. And so if you posted something in the morning, unless they specifically decide to go to your Twitter page, they're probably not going to see that post. So I know some people who do a really good job of Twitter who sometimes will even post the same type of Twitter post more than once in the same day.
Oh, interesting.
Whereas with Facebook,
Keep it fresh.
It stays there a little bit longer. It's a little more evergreen, is a good term for that.
Quick before we go, let's talk for some folks out there who aren't as maybe internet savvy or social media specifically savvy, time management. How much time should somebody be spending? And is it a big undertaking? Do you have any tips to make it faster?
It doesn't need to be a massive undertaking. There is a learning curve involved, and that's where Madison Geeks come in. We can help you guys to help small businesses, any small businesses, to learn how to do it, and then we provide them with a nice proprietary suite of tools to make it faster. So I say a business is posting anywhere between 5 and 15 hours a month, depending on the business. Smaller business probably don't need to spend as much time. And it really depends. So that's where we can sit down with our customers and make sure that they have the right plan in place for their objectives and their type of business.
Yeah, and some great little tricks of the trade that can save folks lots of time.
Lots of time.
We need to
Thank
talk
you.
about this again.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll bring this
Before
up
you
again.
take us out.
All right, thank you so much, Cy from Madison Geeks. We've got some fun topics today. Technology, of course, is one. And guys, you're up next. We're talking men's services here at Radiant Skin Therapy. We'll be right back.